Hello everyone. I hope you all keep healthy and fit. Yes, today I have chosen this topic since I have a lot to speak about this, a lot to explain about this. Also, sharing experiences of others and what I have experienced when I encounter others in life. Yes, as you are aware, today's topic is kindness. For me, kindness and love sometimes may not go hand in hand. What exactly kindness is? It's so natural in human being. At least, everyone has this quality, even how good they are or how bad, how evil they could be. This kindness is within everyone. So, it is a big topic why kindness is prevailing in everyone's heart. I hope I'm not wrong if I say kindness is prevailing in everyone's heart. Let me compare kindness with love. For that, let me bring to you all an example that was in one of my friends' life. Yes, he found a girl at his age of 21. He was in college, actually in the same college that I was. So he fell in love with her, and it developed to an extent that they both cannot be separated. So, what is love, in fact, when it compared to kindness of human being? In our eyes, we can see that he loves her and she also loves him. But what we always saw is not like kindness. It's like typical lovers that they mingle together and do various sorts of things, and that we depict it as love, and beyond that we never knew what love was and love is, in fact. So we were kind of restricted to a frame to call that this is love. So they were in love. That's what we perceived at that time. But they were kind. But were they kind, in fact? That we didn't know. they do various things to each other. Suppose when they get into a bus crowded, and if the boy find a seat, he gives the seat to the girl. Is it kindness, or is it a love? Or is it something that to show to others that I love her? She's a girl and I am a boy, right? Unless he does that, it may look weird in our eyes. Am I right? So, is this really love, or is it something that is going inside a man, a male? I don't know, whatever it is, but you cannot compare 90% of love to kindness. So, when the time went on, like 6 months and 8 months, and we got more and more close, and we found that his parents came to know about this. But it was okay, nothing was wrong in it. But the thing is, we realized that he does not love his parents literally. He may have the love inside, but there is nothing to show. He is not showing it. If there is really a love towards parents, it should be in action too. Just keeping anything inside your heart, it will not become love, right? Love, kindness should be pragmatic, practically applied, so that the other would feel it, other would realize who is the recipient of the love. Can the love and kindness be one-sided and still call your love? No. It should be touchable. It should be felt to the person. So that's how a love or kindness develop. But let me consider about this person's love. So he kept on loving her, and the kindness is not shown to parents. Parents were totally neglected. Whatever he buys, whatever he bought, whatever he did in his life, everything for her. Even the presents, even whatever, all in all, complete the atmosphere for her. Not because the kindness, or not because he is really in love with her practically, but to gain her, to get attracted to her to certain level, and to show that he wants her. All right? But since the topic here is kindness, how can someone love another person while not showing another person kindness? Can this be inside the same person as a characteristic, because he loves his girlfriend, but he is not showing kindness to parents. So, what is the reality behind this person's character? Is everything sort of real in him, or is it like to achieve something? Without kindness, how can one love another? So, parents are very important in life, isn't it? As well, your life partner. So, if you are sort of failing in life to show kindness, affection towards your parents, and if you love your girlfriend, would that be in the long run a real love? I don't think so, because both of these, I mean parents and girlfriends, are all your life. You can't show a different way of love and kindness to each other. Yeah, sometimes he was young. Actually, he was in his early 20s, but at that time I was 29 because I joined at that different age. Okay, and let's consider about this in detail. But what about his parents? They did love him, and at the same time they were very kind to him, perhaps because he was their son. Let me give you an example in my own life about kindness and love. My mother was loving me a lot when I was a kid, and she was very kind too. One day, a beggar with a kid came to our home. Actually, a mother and a daughter. My mother gave some money to her, actually to the mother, and she was asking for food. At the time, we already had our lunch, but mother told, something is balanced. Are you okay with it if I give you? She said, okay, it's okay for us. We are in hunger. So I was following my mother, and mother was in sort of very hurried. She was in a hurry, looking every pot she's opening. Somehow, surprisingly, she found a full plate of food, and she presented to these people. they were very happy, and they shared and they ate. And after drinking water, she was almost to go. Sometimes she felt the kindness of my mother, and she was asking my mother, "My daughter wants a bag, school bag. Do you have a spare one?" My mother impulsively told, "Oh, we don't have." But she remembered, "There is one that I used and neglected." "Oh, wait a minute. I will check it out." Then she went to my room and she was searching for it, and she found my bag, and I was weeping, almost like weeping. "Oh, it's my bag." "It's not your bag, my son. You're not using this. You have put it and kept it away, and you're not going to use it. It will go to bin very soon." "But it is my bag." I was like weeping. "It's not your bag. These people will use this. It will be useful for them." I was weeping literally, and she gave my old bag to that lady, and they were happy and they took it and went away. My mother my mother did really love me, and she was very kind to me. But at that time, even she didn't mind that I was weeping. She loved me, she was kind to me, and she was kind to that little girl as well. So her love and kindness is not sort of restricted just because I am her son. Did you get that? Just because I am her son. The real kindness she showed to that woman and that little kid is regardless who they were. She had something and she knew this will not be of use for us, and perhaps this will be useful to someone, and that is the only option she had, and they will be happy with it. So she just gave it, even though her own son is weeping. She knew I was a kid, and she knew that I am weeping just because it was one of my old and I'm going to lose it. But she knew that it is just for some time, momentary, and it won't last. So she showed the real kindness. So this is kindness, not just because of our own people, or not just because that the people that we love, we show kindness. So kindness should not differ, right? So I found out that from that moment, or at least after some time, I realized my mother was kind to people. So let me come back to this, my friend's story. His parents were very good. I don't know whether they are alive or not now. I don't know where this person, my friend, also where he is now. It's now a long time. at least 10 years or so. When there is a kind of festivals, actually he was a different culture from a different religion person, so they have festivals in April. So parents, we couldn't go to his house, and one day after festival, parents came and met him also, and was very happy and showing all the kindness and gave him many things. And at the same time, they brought something for us also. This is for you guys. Oh, we were happy. So, they were not only considering his son, and they considered others also. They made us happy too. Actually, sweets and some other stuffs, you know, from he was actually from a kind of village, and this is a good gesture. So parents showed that they love his son, and at the same time they are kind towards others. But this person didn't have that quality. Just he thought that parents are like this, and they do like this, they do behave like this. But in return, he failed to show the kindness to his parents that they deserved. That's what I realized, because that is wrong. Parents do deserve the kindness and love, not only the one that we love, our life partner or our children. Because if you think that you love and kind to your life partner, and if you cannot show the kindness and love to parents or others who deserve, then it really shows that there is something weak in you, in your love, in your kindness, and you are not real. So don't get hoodwinked by seeing lovers in full love and think these people are very kind. No. Lovers is not the ideal example to perceive what is kindness. Being in love, falling in love, even sacrificing one's love or life to another in love is totally a different thing, different aspect of life. This could be a weakness, this could be a passion, this could be something that a person is doing in his life to become something or to achieve something. But this is not the kindness. Kindness is a quality that is entirely different to love. I hope you get me. Kindness is there, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, in every person, even though he is good or bad. But how we get this kindness, how we develop this kindness as a human being. If human being does not have this quality of kindness, then there becomes all the problem in society. When the kindness is void or missing in one's life, the chances of creeping in evil in one's life is more imminent. This is a vulnerable situation in a person's life. Kindness definitely chases away the evilness of a person. We have to develop kindness. We may lose a certain thing when we are kind, but it doesn't matter. Kindness will really reap fruits in your life. It will give you so much tranquility in your life. It will give you sort of immense pleasure in life that you cannot buy anywhere. Having kindness inside your heart shows the real character of yourself. It will be very useful for you if you have kids who are growing with you. Every steps that you do with your kindness is more or less very handy to the children who are growing with you. At a later time of their life, this will really reflect in their life. This will really resonate in their life. They will start to ponder about the past experiences that have encountered in their life with their parents. Why we should keep away kindness in life? Are we afraid that if we are sort of kind to people, so that they would consider us weak, or they would kind of exploit our kindness towards their own benefit? Let them. With kindness, there should be another thing that you have to cultivate, is be intelligent. What is the point of showing too much kindness to an evil person who never reforms? It is a waste of your kindness. Kindness is deserved by others who deserve really kindness. Evil people do not deserve kindness. They will only exploit you. So that is right. At that point, showing kindness to evil person is worthless. But kindness is mandatory in life. Showing more and more kindness to people who never reform and have chosen evil path is only you are fueling them with your kindness for more and more evilness. But there are people who are not evil, but they are not even good at sometimes. for such people, your kindness may show them a different path of life, the real path of life. Because kindness, real kindness has real power, real energy comprised in it that you won't feel it. A kindness when somebody is getting, when he or she really in need of kindness, this really changes their atmosphere, their way of thinking. So use this kindness in your life so that you will see differences in the people that you encounter. Yes, kindness is not the resolution for everything, every vista of life. For sure, you know that, everyone knows that. When there you need to be strict and stiff and sort of be kind of a commanding person, you don't need to show kindness, because it is the requirement for that stage. With kindness you can't accomplish that task. That is not the reality of life. This is to achieve something in the way that it has to be done. I hope you will get many examples where you will not show sort of kindness but still do the things and get it done. And that's how it should be done. If there is kindness, you will never be able to perform it. That's a different story of life. There are various vistas of life. That's okay. Suppose if someone has killed another person, and if he is convicted, and if he has been given the capital punishment, showing kindness will never be able to execute, because his past is horrible. He has done the error that is the ultimate. So you may feel pity, kind, but with kindness you can't execute. It's totally different story of life. But in general, when you live, you will not encounter everything like that. Life is so smooth or so simple. For that, this kindness plays a major role to be a successful person in life. You can be kind enough in places where you can be kind. Sometimes people do say, my boss is so stiff and he's so harsh. No need to be that sort of boss. Some bosses intentionally opt to be very tough, thinking that you can take work from others if you are in that manner only, so that they will be afraid and they will do the job. Is this right? But try it out from the beginning, from the inception, and develop a good rapport and get involved with your colleague and your subordinates, and try in that manner to get the work done, and you will feel more confident. You will definitely get your work done when you are more kind and more involved with them and more workaholic with them, rather than tame them and like you domesticate an animal and try to get the work done. That's so cruel and barbaric, and no one will be happy in the end. As a boss, he won't be happy, she won't be happy, and as a subordinate, he or she will never be happy and won't do anything in its entirety. So, kindness can be applied throughout the life intelligently, not blindly. Kindness definitely should be applied intelligently, not blindly. One may think, why, if we want to choose kindness and be intelligent, all this, instead of that, let us be a little bit different from that and be more smart and sort of, you know, cruel. So people will think, this person is different and you have to deal with him differently. Oh, I'm afraid he's coming. So this sort of atmosphere some people have created in life, so they think that is the way to do, but this is not natural, this is not good for human being. Human being is so different. Life, throughout the life until your death, if you want to be mentally fit, mentally pleased, then you have to have this quality called kindness rather than love. Kindness is inevitable, unless you will definitely not gonna see pleasure, that kind of real sort of pleasure in life. There are pros and cons of being kind to people. Of course, there will be sort of ramifications once you have chosen to be kind. It doesn't matter. Rather than seeing the ramifications of being evil, being kind and seeing the consequences of positive or negative, it won't matter, because these memories of being kind would definitely help a real person. I say real person means real people will really enjoy the moments of life, even at 20 or 40 or 60 at 80. These memories will definitely going to help you to be tranquil or be kind of very composed person throughout the life. There are a lot of opportunities for one to show his kindness. Nature has developed it time and time again. You will come across various things in this world. One day you may see this, and the other day you may see that. For example, suddenly there may be a flood. So some people may record your kindness. What is your kindness to people who are affected at that time? Through kindness only, your heart will go and touch their heart. So, when you have kindness only, you will be able to help others. Without having kindness, helping others is far from reality unless this person's passion is helping others for showing, and that or rather through that he is getting sort of pleasure to mind, because I have helped people and people have seen me helping others, so he is collecting image in the society. That's a different story, but in general, without having kindness, you will never be able to help others. You should have at least minute amount of kindness to say yes when somebody is in need, unless you have some other agendas with him or her. In return, doing or showing kindness for business is different, because you are expecting something in return. But in life's aspects, to show some assistance, help to others, you should have the kindness. So when someone have that quality, there are lots of opportunities that will come across in life for you to show your real kindness inside your family environment, or in society, in your country level, or even in your social platform. You will be able to show your kindness truly without expecting anything in return. That is not kindness. Expecting something after doing something to someone else is not kindness. There is some hidden agenda. It's a kind of a business. It's not kindness. So people have lots of opportunities in this world to show the kindness towards others. Grab it if you are really someone who is kind. This will really help in your life if you really believe a life after here. This kind of kindness and helping others and living your life with full of kindness, when you have to apply kindness, would definitely gonna assist you wherever you are in the life hereafter, because that's the reality a person has to be. Living with kindness is utmost success. Kindness is like a spring which brings water to everywhere. It spreads throughout your body, and it is full of full of stamina to your body when you are in sort of that kindness towards others. So all I have to say is be kind towards others, and be wise, and avoid kindness when there is justice. Don't show your kindness in front of justice. Don't neglect the justice just because you are kind to someone. Always show the reality, truth. For all this, kindness would immensely support. So live with kindness, show kindness, and help others with kindness. That's a real human being. Thank you so much.